Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. In a few minutes, I'm going to talk about the new horror movie from Joseph Kahn, which is said to be a throwback to 80s creature feature films. But before we get to that, a few things for you to do. We need you to help us reach 5,000 subscribers. That means doing a few things. Of course, hit that subscribe button, hit the alert bell along with it. Also, like as many videos of ours as you can. Comment on those videos, but keep those comments constructive and positive, and you will get constructive, positive responses. Also, perhaps send a super thanks, a few dollars our way just to say how much you love us, or become a member for only $2.99 a month. And before we get to that news, you may notice that things look a little bit different today from the typical episode of Let's Talk Entertainment News. And that is because I am trying to move away from OBS. I do have a great cinema camera here before me, which I've had for several years now, and typically to get the most out of it, you're unable to use OBS because I can't shoot in 4K RAW that way. So I've only been using the RAW video for my reviews, like my recent Lovecraft series, but I want to start using it more of the time. So I'm switching away from OBS, going to do a more edit-based type of video, and this is just a step in the process. Later on, I want to go more scripted, and you'll have to wait and see what that means. But yeah, so things do look a little bit different today. I hope it looks good for you. All right, so Routh and Mena Suvari starring in Joseph Kahn's monster movie, Ick. Always loved Routh. I felt like he never really got his chance with Superman. A throwback to 1980s creature features, Joseph Kahn's next movie is titled Ick, and Variety reports today that Routh and Mena Suvari will be leading the cast. Variety reports notes, the film aims to evoke the timeless creature features of the 1980s with ambitious arsenal of scares and comedy. The site also teases a blending of old-school prosthetics and state-of-the-art visual effects. Joseph Kahn's Ick centers on Hank Routh, a high school science teacher who still pines for his childhood sweetheart, Suvari. While discovering he may have a teenage daughter, Melina Weissman, Hank must grapple with a terrifying alien anomaly invading their small town. The film was written by Sam Lasky, Dan Koontz, not Dean Koontz, and Joseph Kahn. Ick is a movie that evokes primal fears about the world today, and best of all, introduces a unique, mysterious monster. I am thrilled that Interstellar has aligned to produce this modern creature feature with a challenging and escapist fun. Joseph Kahn is the director of films including Torque, Bodied, and Detention. All right, so yeah, like both of these actors. I like the premise here, trying to evoke the fun, semi-comedic creature features of the 80s. It does say something about blending old school prosthetics with state-of-the-art visual effects. I hope they lean more towards the prosthetics and towards the practical effects. I think that's the type of thing that works best with these. I'm not anti-digital. Some of my favorite films are heavily digital. Star Wars, Avatar, Lord of the Rings. However, with the latter there, Lord of the Rings, there was so much practical as well. And I think that does... It just works with this type of films, especially if you're truly trying to evoke the 80s. And I think that if they lean into that, all the better. Because it's undeniable that despite looking not quite real, there is a gravity and a weight to practical effects that always works. And I think if you truly wanted to evoke the 80s and really bring in that sort of low-budget horror crowd who loves films like Critters and Ghoulies and all these others, I think that's your best bet. Even to some extent, things like Aliens, which was, not so cute and fuzzy. But yeah, so what do you think? Is this something that you will be looking into? Let us know in the comment section below. But until next time, keep it creepy.